Hello, hello. Welcome to our finals match of Holomania, our final match of the week until you get to that nice grand finals match. But before we get into that, we have to see who will be versing Taco Bell in Losers Grand Finals with Usada Pakora versus Ina Connoisseur. And I'm Walmart5193, and joining me today is Pork is Great.
Hello, everybody. It is nice to be back here for this losers finals match. Of course, there is a lot on the line for this match in particular, only because this is that match that will determine who will be not only advanced to the losers grand finals, but also being able to take the final podium spot.
Yeah, so whoever wins this round gets a guaranteed third place spot. And I believe, also, don't get fooled by these seedings. I know Usada Pakora is 11 seeds ahead of Ina Connoisseur, but that still does not explain how well these two teams can play. And I believe we're ready for warm-ups.
Yeah.
And hey, this is my map.
Yeah, I'm just going over with Jigsaw because it said a different name apparently, so I was just trying to make sure that this is the right warm up. But yes, this is going to be the warm up that these players are going to be play. So as you see here, we have the entire roster of both teams in, so this means it will be a 3v3 and not in an odd situation where players will be playing with a full roster of 2 players that will be active. So gives both teams a variety to really strategize of what lineups they're gonna go with. And all red players are ready, so I will get started with the match shortly.
Funny how Mysol is on the red team. And slot 2.
I'll tell them to basically switch when after warm-ups are over, but yeah, Ting and Ray are here.
This is my map. And just to let you know, this is live mapped, so this is made in roughly like 2 minutes.
Yep. And this is like a 39-second map, so warm-up should almost be immediately over by now, which it is. So yeah, now it's over.
Is that an FC by Jugzu? Wait.
Oh, I think so.
Oh,
no.
no, it's only a 3 miss. Wow, I thought Jugzu would have FC'd this. Because that was a very high combo near the end.
Alrighty.
Alright. Now, I'm unsure if Ina Connoisseur has a warm-up.
That's something that I
And also, predictions are open for a little, just only for a limited amount of time. So get those predictions in on who you think will win. But with that,
alrighty, I got their warm up, so we should be good.
Ina Connoisseur's warm-up. I don't think anything could top that Yatsumeyana Daria core map that I made in 2 seconds. And I believe I think the Yatsumeyana map just like how like just broke the tourney client.
Alrighty, I'm
As
just waiting for these players to get ready. Some of them don't are still trying to download maps right now.
Also, we are not playing Yatsumiana Daria Core remix. It's just the thing is not updating to what the map is, but I'm sure it will get fixed after. As our players are downloading
Alrighty,
the map.
all players are ready. However, okay. So we're going to get ready with this second warm up, and then with that, we are gonna
We'll head
go
into
ahead
rolls.
into we'll just go into the rolls.
As we always love a bit of core jack in our maps.
Yep.
I would not be surprised if Ina Connoisseur used this as an actual warm up, since the map pool we have is way more dense. Like especially Rice 1 is more dense than this core jack pick. So it's a pretty good way to get your accuracy set in. Have that good hit timing.
So to give you some idea of how these two teams got here, Ina Connoisseur from the blue team just narrowly survived the battle against Anti-Hololivers, the full UK team, which they survived to make it 6-4, and kind of went back and forth with that match, with both teams taking the first two, making it 2-2, but then Ina Connoisseur was narrowly able to take a drastic breakpoint on Rice 4, which it was able to get them to narrowly take this win over Anti-Hololivers. Meanwhile, for Usada Pakora, it's something, as Usada Pakora destroyed Kokofart with all of the Rice maps that they chose, including an LN3 pick that was really close, and Kokofart's Protect, which was SV1, in which Tegan Jigsu definitely definitely trade for that SV1. So this is going to be pretty interesting. I think, I don't know who might have the edge, because this might be anyone's game, however.
Yes, this is anybody's game, seeing how well all of these players can do, as we have saw Ina Connoisseur play against Anti-Hololivers, like you said. Also, Usada Pakora playing against Kokofar, which they have actually put on really good runs. I believe they swept nearly everybody they played against, but they were stopped by Usada Pakora, only getting 2 points, I believe. So seeing these two teams dominate their other opponents, it's going to be something really interesting to watch, as these two battle it out for that third place podium and a ticket to the grand finals. And we got two V1 double S's. What is that from Grill Roasted? A 999.3k. Alright, well, it's time for rolls now.
My
What the?
gosh!
Myself rolls all guarantee. Okay, that is a guarantee first pick for Ina Connoisseur.
What is this?
Guaranteed first pick for Ina Connoisseur.
I know.
Jeez.
Oh my, that's
Perfect 100.
you gotta be
Alright.
kidding me. Okay.
That is something you don't see in Holomania.
Okay. First per so they do have it is the Connoisseur. We'll be taking the first pick no matter what. I'm just asking if they want to do it with the first protect or first roll. My goodness, what the hell was that?
Now, that is something you do not see. I've seen people roll ones, but I've never saw someone roll a 100.
Yeah. You think when it comes to like with those rolls, typically you have a 1 in 100 chance of rolling that perfect 100, and as I'm saying that, my soul is going to protect Rice 1. Wait, wrong one. Okay, I'm just gonna have to do this. It's a placeholder for now, so they're gonna protect Rice 1.
They're gonna ban Tyricker.
Don't worry about that. It's just a placeholder for now. And they're gonna go with SP1. Hey, let me do the ref sheet.
No.
I want to do it already, so you saw that. Now we're going into the bans.
This is gonna be Usada's ban. I can maybe see SV2 or some of the more dense picks not wanting to stress or push their luck against how physical the other team is.
I mean, to be fair, they did ban SV2 last time, so maybe they could go with that option again. But surprisingly, Connoisseur and Usada Pakora both banned SV2 in their matches yesterday. And they're going to ban Ghost, I believe. That is
their 7-star long note map.
Interesting.
I believe Usada Pakora actually got a point off of playing Ghost.
Oh no, Ellen4, that was Coco Fart defeated Usada Pakora. Yeah, I remember.
Oh yeah. And we're gonna see an SV2 ban.
Yep. So just like yesterday, both of these SV2 will not be played for both of these teams. So with that in mind, it's going to be now Connoisseur's first pick.
I will not be surprised if we get into immediate Rice. Maybe we'll see Metal Chainsaw, Goodbye Senjin. Or maybe even we might see some other protects come in, because we did see Rice
and
1 protect.
They're going with Ellen 1.
That is a new start. That is our well-released pick. If there's one thing that sticks out of this map, it's those little like release timing patterns. I will point them out. It's really easy to slip up on those, even if you're not paying attention.
Yeah.
Which could potentially cost you the game, and my soul is still on team. They need to get rid of one player. We could see Ting and Ray for this one.
I mean, to be fair, my Connoisseur is still deciding on which player which lineup they're gonna play with. And already, so they did move, but okay, so my soul did left, so we are going with the lineup with Team Momentum and Ray, just like yesterday, taking on Grilled Roasted and Phantom Robot.
An MP start has been thrown, and we are ready for our first match or first map of this match.
Yeah, interestingly, for this map, both of these teams have actually lost with this map against their opponents yesterday. So both of these teams are looking to get revenge on this map.
That's a Bancho miss. Yep.
Yep. So to give you guys an idea of their scores, yesterday, Connoisseur scored 1.954 million points, and Usada Pakora scored 1.964 million points. So definitely the edge is slightly in favor of Usada Pakora right now. But we'll just have to see how well these players go through this map, because Grill Roasted and Better Robot had multiple breaks on this map yesterday, so they're definitely looking to take some sort of revenge.
They'll come 200 to Bets and Robot, which is going to increase the lead for Usada Pakora just a slight bit, as we're only just a quarter in. Nothing too much to be going crazy over.
Yeah.
Oh, but that's not to go crazy over. That's a drop from Bets and Robot.
That's not looking good right now. We're seeing that Grill Roaster having the higher accuracy in the lobby right now, but it's just Ray and Team Momentum having the much better team accuracy right now with a 99.65%, approximately around that.
Here we go, as we head into the second part. There are still room for misses as we're heading into our second, more inverse type, and that's a robot having some Bancho problems, I suppose, or Bancho having problems, and those are some 1-200s.
Bancho.
It's
Bancho problems.
Now it's gonna have to take a break from Usada Pakora to either like shrink that lead or swing it over, and that's a 200 from Ray. It's gonna shrink it just slightly.
That's not looking good, but however, Usada Pakora is definitely improving better than their match yesterday against Cocofard. We might see a personal best from Usada Pakora, maybe scoring higher than the first time they played this map. Meanwhile, Grill Roast is definitely improving, but Better Robot, not much you can say from him, as he is struggling to even reach back to the 99.20% mark.
And here we go.
Yes, last part of the map with 1 quarter left to go. And it just seems to be so many, they're just holding on to their accuracies, which is very, very impressive.
Ray trying to climb up to a 99.6 here, but their accuracy is slowly dropping. But it's nothing much more than said, but I believe Usada Pakora will be taking the first point here.
Yeah, surprisingly a break point of all things to start off this match. I wonder who already changed it for me. Like I was about to put it. Like, someone's please stop doing it. I'm the ref.
Oh, Grill Roasted a 992K FC.
Yeah, 992K, which is actually a 4,000 point improvement, but unfortunately, it's just so that Usada Pakora scored 10,000 points more.
And as we head into Usada Pakora's next pick, I won't be surprised if we see some Rice here after we dive into some LN, or we can even see the Protect come out this early, but I don't know. As remember that Connoisseur has a full team. So, not like last match where they had only 2 players, but still managed to win.
Alrighty, with this in mind, I am still waiting on Usada Pakora making their next pick, but I believe with this breakpoint, they do have like a lot of options to really just go with their strong strings, and they're gonna go with Goodbye Sengan. Rice 6.
This is our more dump type pick. And I believe we're probably going to see the same roster for both teams unless Mysol wants to step in for this one. Or maybe we can see Jugzu come in. And I believe we're going to see Mysol come in.
So, Goodbye Sengan. I believe both of these players played this map, and both teams have actually won, but really,
Yeah.
well, this will, with Rice 6, Ina Connoisseur won by barely over 1,000 points, but
Usada Pakora had a demanding lead against Coco Fire, winning by 14,000 points.
so they're gonna go with the risk of putting in Mysol in for Better Robot on Goodbye Sengan. Now, one thing I will say, Usada Pakora definitely had a really good performance, so it's going to be very tough to really replicate with that, with those scores, which, Ting and Ray scored like 986k points as like a team, which converts to 1.973 million. So, and they're favored by over 60,000 points to perhaps take this point as well.
And here's the MP start, as we're going to see Ting and Ray stay in for this one.
Alrighty, here we go.
As Usada Pakora already having a pretty close lead, actually, as we're not even a quarter in. Still, as we head into our first dump section, anything could happen here. Oh, Ray finding a drop, but Grill Roasted trades it back. And Mysol also dropping.
Oh man, Mysol, that's not going to help for Ina Connoisseur.
Oh, as Mysol drops down to a 98, Tang Momentum being the only one holding an FC.
And despite breaking, Ray is still holding a 99.79% accuracy right now.
And we have a little break section here as everyone reaches the combo cap. Yeah, as Grill Roasted missed not too long after Ray braked, as I believe Grill Roasted dropped more accuracy than Ray, as they are down to a 99.74, as Ray's only almost up by 0.1%. As Mysol reaches that 99 mark after being down at 98.8. As the build up to the second section continues, and Grill Roasted finding another drop that is only just going to increase the lead.
And another one from Mysol. It just looks like we're almost seeing the exact repeat from what happens for Usada Pakora when they take on Coco Park. Only except that Mysol is definitely performing definitely a lot better than how we saw Demi Fiend did with Race 6.
As we're gonna have to see something major happen if they want that lead back, but no, Usada Pakora is going to take the second point. Tang Momentum with a 993k FC with only 3 200s. and everyone else almost keeping that single digit 200 count, besides myself finding lots of 200s in those dump sections, but still having a really good score, 948k.
Yeah, despite that, despite with Usada Pakora being 1,000 points short of being their own score, Team Momentum with a 993k. I mean, I don't know what else to say about that.
Now, we're going to most likely see more Rice picks, because Mysol saying that they're a Jackmade, we could see Rice 1 come out. This is Eno Connoisseur's pick.
Yep.
Unless they're just doing a little bit of trolling.
I'm still waiting, but I will put in a timer just so they can hurry up.
Here at BSM Holomania, we get impatient.
Alrighty, so we're still, and they're gonna go with Rice 1 as you predicted.
Yeah, no surprise. Seeing how Mysol did did not predict, hinted that they were a Jackman, so I believe this is our first actual Rice 1 gameplay, as we were going to try to see a Rice 1 play from Eno Connoisseur versus Anti-Hololivers, but somehow Anti-Hololivers just forfeited their point to Eno Connoisseur.
Oh wow.
Which I never knew was a thing.
That's interesting. But yeah, Rice 1, and we're having another roster change. Jigsaw coming into play Rice 1 with Ray.
Yeah, Jugzu always known for being such a physical player, as there is nothing to be explained here, as Jugzu is simply one of the best physical players like in Usumania history, seeming to pull insane S ranks like a couple rates above what they're supposed to be at. But also Raid be doing really well too, as if you go to your local loved or ranked map that's like above 6 stars, you'll most likely see Ray on the podium. But not but Grill Roasted also doing really well in the physical component as well, as they place second in tournament for 4.5, which is more physicality based.
And here we go, and Grill Roasted with a huge act drop at 99.59. Was holding a 100 for a bit there, but unfortunately that act drop is not going to really help in the Connoisseur.
There's probably an early 200, as they're not shy to gain their accuracy back, as they're almost up to a 99.8 already, as Jugzu and Ray are basically tied with accuracy. Oh, but that's a drop from Grill Roasted.
However, yeah, so this is definitely going to extend the lead for Eno Connoisseur.
By how much though? Because Mysol is keeping an insane accuracy, 99.95, as Jugzu and Ray are still tied.
Yeah.
And here come the anchors.
Oh, and Mysol will find a break as well.
Yeah, Mysol finding another break. That is not going to help at all, but those were little minor breaks, as their accuracy seems unaffected here.
But Mysol cannot even is just struggling to really just be consistent with combo, just dropping like 4 times just before the 100 combo mark, but now Mysol is able to get that combo back up to 400, and just when he was about to get it back up to 400, he will break again.
As that stamina component is starting to kick in, Ray finding a drop, but Mysol trading it back, as now Jugzu being the only one holding an FC. still, but like a very impressive accuracy out of everyone. Despite Mysel's drops, they are still able to keep a 99.5. Girl Rose with 99.6 and Ray above with a 99.85. And Jugsu finally breaking the ice with a miss, as their accuracy is still the highest, tying with Ray again.
But it's really their consistency game for Usada Pakora that has just been on fire, and it's definitely showing here, even with those breaks. I mean, Jigsaw and Ray were both able to be more consistent than Grill Roasted and Mysol, and you know, it's a very respectable performance from Connoisseur with Grill Roasted and Mysol. But man, they're just really not having a great time right now. But if I remember, those guys are not feeling 100% right now, as they are tired from playing like other Riddick games before this match had started.
Jugsu,
Oh,
only 3 misses, and if it wasn't for those 3 misses, he would have V1 double S'd. That is something. And also having the best ratio, only Ray only being behind by just roughly 2200s.
with
As
this
it
in mind,
is
yep,
Usada Pakora's next pick.
it's going to be 3-0 in favor of Usada Pakora.
As they're only halfway to getting that sweet 3rd place podium.
Yeah, a lot on the line for Connoisseur, as they're still trying to look for their first point, and whoever wins will have to play against Taco Bell. So definitely Usada Pakora, definitely looking forward to having that revenge match against Taco Bell.
Yeah, as they were knocked into the losers bracket by Taco Bell, losing, I believe it was
5-2.
Yeah, 5-2, sorry. 5-2. But seeing how the map pool has gotten more dense and there are more variety, we are most likely going to see a more probably a more close match.
Error.
And
they're going with error.
Rice 4, which is I believe this is our streamy pick. Like our really streamy pick. Filled with mini jacks. I think this map and Rice 1 are probably the ones that most people slip up when they play Rice. I've seen many times people slipping up on the mini jacks or the transitions.
Yeah, Rice 4, which is error. Both of these teams have played, and wait.
And also, by the way, to mention, Ray actually popped off on this map with a 994K. So I'm surprised they do not have Ray in for this for Usada Pakora. Only having a 1-200 on it. But maybe Jugsu will be coming in for Ray here. Maybe they can pull off a better score. Who knows? But if there's one thing to be sure, Ting Momentum is still in, as Ting played against Coco Fart last match.
Already, just had to clear some slight confusion out of the way, as I heard someone wanted to play with flashlights. So I was like, okay, wait, are you really going to play with flashlights? So I thought everybody was ready, but then my soul said with the flashlight thing, so that kind of threw me off, definitely. But we are going into error. This is a map that both teams won, but this is still in favor of
An
Usada
immediate
Pakora.
drop from Mysol. And Ting
But-
trades it back immediately. Oh, but Mysol finding another break. So now it's a battle between Jugzu and Grill Roasted.
Oh boy.
As Usada Pakora has the slight lead with Mysol's 2 breaks at the beginning, while Ting only dropped once.
Now, to be fair, they did win this with Beton Robot played this map with Grill Roasted, but it just looks like once again it's gonna be Mysol taking the round against Usada Pakora with Grill Roasted trying to
As
help.
the first major section comes in. And no one seemed to find any problems with this at all. They are all FCing this. Oh, Mysol finding a break there. I cursed Mysol once again. As I believe it's most likely going to be Mysol's stamina kicking in. What is going on? Was that an actual drop from Ting?
That it was like a Bancho. I see like hit break it just when Bancho break, but actually it's actually going to be a legit break.
But nonetheless, it is Usada Pakora's all the way here with a pretty convincing lead. As we head into the second part of this map.
And Jigsaw will find a break, however.
Breaking the ice. That lead is shrinking. Grill Roasted still holding on. Grill Roasted is going to have to hold on. But as soon as I say that, he drops. The commentator's curse is added again. That is just going to increase the lead for Usada Pakora.
That's just going to be it, as Usada Pakora will take this point to make it 4-0.
That could have been Connoisseur's first point if Grill Roasted just held on for a little bit longer, but I believe they were going to have to need a break from Usada Pakora at that last point if that lead wanted to be switched over last minute.
This especially since like it was already a big margin that in a Connoisseur already had Mysol being at 98%, so I believe a huge collapse.
And we're gonna see SV1 being played. We're gonna see SV1 Edamame, which is which is our more, I guess it's sort of
wait, no,
easy
this
to,
is
to
supposed to be
pass.
Wait.
Oh. This is Ina Connoisseur's pick, so Usada Pakora spoke too soon.
Oh man, I just like it. They're not making this really easy for me, that's for sure.
It has been as I'm pretty sure Usada Ina Connoisseur is going to have a little discussion what they want to pick here.
But I mean, SV1, this was I believe this was a protect for Kokofart when Usada Pakora played it, but then they just ended up defeating Kokofart almost easily.
Yeah,
so,
they had a pretty crazy score, honestly.
And if I also remembered, yesterday you said that when Ina Connoisseur and Anti-Hololivers played SV1, the only rank you really saw the highest was a B rank, so this is definitely in favor of Usada Pakora.
Yeah, The highest we saw was a B rank, and I believe that was from Amosite, who hit the slow jam section that's in this map. But as for now, we're... and we also got Girl Roasted confused here. But this map is not hard to learn at all. So I would not be surprised if maybe we could see the tables being turned and Connoisseur pick SV1. Maybe they learned it overnight.
And they're gonna go with LN2.
Which is Inochi the I'm just gonna say Iru. I can't say that.
Inochi ni Karawate Karte Iru.
Karawate, yeah, Iru.
I can speak some Japanese. O genki desu ka? Alrighty, so this is LN2 after some confusion being made, with Usada.
We're gonna see Bets and Robot come in for Connoisseur.
Yeah, after some confusion with Usada Pakora going with like a second pick in a row, I had to tell like 3 times that this is supposed to be Ina's pick, and we're going to see Bets and Robot coming in again. This comeback, I still think it's definitely possible, but it's just going to be really, really hard, especially when you have you still have a lot of maps that really lean towards in favor of Usada Pakora, and they still have not really went with all of the maps that they have played in their previous match, so...
And Pets and Robot jokes about the cockroach that messed up their play last time.
Alrighty, so... Definitely Usada Pakora definitely played having different lineups, especially with Rice 4 with Jigsaw playing for the first time instead of with Ray, but
What's going on with Girl Roasted? Was that a legitimate Girl Roasted?
That's...
I don't know if that was legitimate or that was just Bancho being...
No, it's legitimate. It's legitimate.
Okay, well that's off to a weird start already. Girl Roasted finding a break already. But this map is 4 minutes long. It's one of the longer maps in the pool, so there are still there's plenty, lots of room for mistakes here.
Now this map, Usada Pakora did not play this map in competition against Kokopart yesterday, but Connoisseur did play this map, and they lost to Anti-Hololivers. But it was by a score of under 2,000 points, so, I mean... But however... Yeah...
Actually, our second drop, and that was a very nasty drop from Bets and Robot, dropping down all the way to a 98.
That is not looking good right now for Connoisseur.
Not at all. But as we're only just barely reaching that halfway mark, there is still room for mistakes, as there are still more dead LN sections to be played.
And another break will have to come from Bet to Robot right now. Usada Pakora having a 99.77% team accuracy right now is very, very, very impressive to see, especially since they're playing this map for the first time in a competitive setting.
Yeah, as they're basically tied in accuracy, Ray and Ting Momentum, and that's another drop from Bets and Robot. That's just going to increase the lead for Usada Pakora. And that's a 200 from Ray. And here comes one of our one of our more denser LN sections. This could lead to a drop from Usada Pakora, but I don't think it's gonna budge at all, as we see some pretty nasty releases from Ray. I think that was the 100, but nothing that they're still FCing. As you have a little break section here, you can check the leaderboard, see who's winning.
But yeah, you can definitely see, you know, Connoisseur definitely not happy with how much they're behind by.
Only behind by roughly 40,000 points. As will the mobs or will the brooms be put out? As this might be Ina Connoisseur's last pick, and that's another drop from Vets and Roma, which is only going to increase the lead to Usada Pakora. Oh, Ting finally finding a drop. Now Ray is the only one with a full combo. And Bets and Robot just not finding any enjoyment at all, finding another break.
Oh my goodness. That is just insane from Usada Pakora.
And Ray, no more FCs. Unless Girl Roasted might have slider broke at the beginning. No, there are no FCs, but Ray has a no miss, and so does Ting. So we have 2 no misses from Usada Pakora.
Oh my gosh, that's just impressive.
Look at how close these scores were from Ray and Ting. Their ratio was almost like neck and neck. Only 3 300s behind Ray's ratio for Ting, and only 2 200s behind Ray's 200 count.
Yeah,
And now we see
having Girl Roasted, shout out to him with having a score that definitely can keep up with Ray and Ting momentum. But now we are going into SB1, however.
This is our match point. Are you sure you want to get your brooms out here?
Yeah, that's just... Okay, so we're just waiting for Jigsaw to come in. But man, I mean, it's just, I know they're probably feeling like Ina Connoisseur is definitely feeling a bit fatigued. I mean, to be fair, it's kind of like getting late in the Philippines right now. It's like around, I believe it should be around like 10 p.m. or 11 where they are right now. And then, well, I do see Jigsaw in. Alrighty. I'm still waiting. Wait, is something wrong with my... Wait, nope. Okay. Well, most of these players are not ready yet. But yeah, that's just... Man, I just gotta feel bad for Ina Connoisseur. You know, they're definitely trying their absolute hardest. It's just that, you know, Usada Pakora, they've definitely improved from yesterday. That's just a scary thing to think about. And And already, I'm still waiting for Bet to. Okay, now we are getting ready. Alrighty, here we go. SB1. I
Here
mean,
we go.
I don't know what else is there to say with
The Chicago bean. Oh, Grill Roasted is just. What do you. Grill Roasted?
Grill Roasted is playing with Mirror Mod, as I see in the chat, but oh yeah, that's, you can now see the lead just definitely increasing right now. That's okay. You know what? I'm not going to say anything negative. I'm just going to say nice things about Connoisseur. First off, they absolutely should have no shame in getting 4th place in this tournament. They have work. They have performed very well in this tournament. So definitely, shout out to Grill Roasted, Bet and Robot, and Mysol for absolutely trying their best in this tournament. And yeah.
And
Yeah,
well,
that's
I guess
that's it. That's it.
that's it. Wrap it. That is such. Honestly, I wanted to see this map being played. Honestly, if I have Mash is not gonna be too happy about this.
It's okay. I mean,
and it looks like that's going to be it. Nope. And that's a sweep. I don't know if we're... You heard about me, I'm a popular like a bee, yeah, edamame, yeah, feel so hot like I'm chilling on the beach, yeah, baby in the sun like the Teletubbies. Well, I guess congratulations to Usada Pakora. For winning. And they're going to be moving on to Losers Grand Finals to verse Taco Bell. And whoever wins that goes on to verse the Grand Finals winner, representing the Winners Bracket Grand Finals, your Seed 1 Hollow Gangsters. Also, can we mention how Seed 1, 2, and 3 are all in Grand Finals?
Yeah, that's just incredible.
Gonna lose!
My thing.
Of course he had to come in. But, if there's a player who I want to shout out to, Grill Roasted, this weekend had to play a Grand Finals match against X-Fen in Tournament 4.5. Forced a bracket reset, but unfortunately just couldn't get the job done. But, throughout this summer, there has been a lot of Mania tournaments that happened, and Grill Roasted had gotten podium finishes in the Broken Matrix and Tournament 4.5. So I just want to take this time to shout out to him. Shout out for Bet to Robot and shout out to Mysol. They have definitely performed very well. It's just a matter of time before they will probably get their best performances in the future tournaments left. But with that being said, congratulations to Usada Pakora of Team Momentum, Jigsaw, and Ray, as they will be moving to the Losers Grand Finals against Taco Bell. And with this kind of performance, I think they're going to definitely surprise, even if Ting just came here and said we're going to lose. Like, yeah, so I think they definitely have a good chance, or somewhat of a better chance than what they did in loser in the winners semis. Alrighty. But other than that, that's just going to be it. First off, I just want to say thank you to Walmart for co-commentating with me.
Oh, thank you.
Yep, and thank you to Rhymes with Mash for streaming this one, this match, even though he had just woken up before this match had started. So thank you for your time to being able to wake up early. The showcase. Wait, no, we have no showcase, huh?
There is zero showcase, as this map will be used in the grand finals.
Alrighty.
So we will see you next weekend.
Yep. So if you are Usada, Pakora, Taco Bell, or Hollow Gangsters, please keep watch of the main sheet for the official times. But other than that, that's going to be it.
These are next week, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Other than that, that's just going to be it.
Yep,
we will see you guys on grand finals. Till then, take care.
GG's to Connoisseur, by the way. You guys are a great team.
Taking shots, if you get your mask off in the photo, you getting crap. Hopping out the function, the CVS is like a block away. But I'm moisturizing my ice cold is dry on my face. Don't need a PVS, my ice is fake. Your life is fake. I choose to do it for my pocket's sake. You're basing your opinions on what the major says. I renovate the bad energy I erase.
I don't really wanna talk.